Hey. Hello, lovely to see everybody.
So what are we doing exactly?
Oh, we're just going to have a read of this.
Okay, can I have a read?
Yeah, sure, have a read.
Okay. There's so much sun I can't see what I'm doing.
We'll have a read here. Does that help you?
Okay, I can't see anything. Let me have a look. I can't see.
Hello.
Okay. Google idea.
Can you even read?
Sure. Your backside.
I don't know what he's saying. Alright, so let's have a look at this.
Okay, let's go ahead. Read.
Sure. Google's ideological echo chamber. Okay. I value diversity and inclusion.
Do you? That's lovely.
No, not. Well, I do, yes, but this is the guy who's.
Alright, get on with it.
You're interrupting me.
Not now.
I'm not denying that sexism exists and don't endorse using stereotypes. When addressing the gap in representation in the population, we need to look at population level differences in distributions.
What does that even mean?
Well, you just have to slow down and listen, my friend.
Fine. Hurry up.
If we can't have an honest discussion about this, then we can never truly solve the problem.
What problem? There's only one of me.
Yeah, and?
That's great, because there can only be one of me. Pompous. Bitches.
Psychological safety is built on mutual respect and acceptance.
Yes. You accept me and respect me. That's mutual.
Okay, thanks, Pompous. Unfortunately, our culture of shaming and representation is disrespectful.
Can't even read, can you? GAbSmacked.
I'm trying. And unaccepting of anyone outside its echo chamber.
I don't hear an echo. Echo. What was that? That. Oh my god, there's an echo. Let me try it again. Bitches. Oh, did you hear the echo? Echo. Whoa. Very cool. Move on.
Despite what the public response seems to have been, I've gotten many personal messages from fellow Googlers expressing their gratitude for bringing up these very important issues
with tissues,
which they agree with, but would never have the courage to say or defend because of our shaming culture and the possibility of being fired.
Oh, hold on. What happened to this guy?
He got fired.
Wait, am I not supposed to laugh at that? Oh, look, cyanide. We have poison. Pompous. Okay, get on with it.
Google's political bias has equated the freedom of offense with psychological safety.
Okay, well, I like to offend people, so no problem.
But shaming into silence is the antithesis of psychological safety.
Of course not. I love to shame people into doing whatever I want.
Pompous.
What?
This silencing has created an ideological echo chamber where some ideas are too sacred to be honestly discussed.
But he's discussing them.
Yeah, and he got fired.
Oh, I would fire him too. I'd fire everybody.
The lack of discussion fosters the most extreme and authoritarian elements of this ideology.
Oh, don't you call them the fake left?
Well, they are authoritarian.
What kind of owl? I am a proper owl, unlike you, bitches.
Hey, Pompous.
What?
Don't be rude to my guests.
I'm not being rude. I'm being pompous. Take that, bitches.
Oh, man.
What?
The lack of discussion fosters the most extreme...
You already read that. Move on. God, humans.
Authoritarian. We should discriminate to correct for this oppression.
Yes. Because there is oppression, we should discriminate. I like discriminating.
Thanks, Pompous.
If I ruled the world, I do.
Differences in distributions of traits between men and women may in part explain why we don't have 50% representation of women in tech and leadership.
What are you saying? That men lead better than women?
No, I'm not saying that at all. I'm reading what this guy said about some evidence that maybe
Blah, blah, blah. I think you all suck. Only Pompous can lead.
differences in distributions of traits between men and women may in part explain why we don't have...
You already read that, loser. GAbSmacked. You're smacking yourself. God. Humans.
Discrimination to reach equal representation is unfair, divisive, and bad for business.
Well, obviously not, since he got fired.
People generally have good intentions, but we all have biases which are invisible to us.
Not to me. You're all stupid bitches.
Google has several biases, and honest discussion about these biases is being silenced by the dominant ideology.
Yes. My ideology. I would fire all of you. Google, or no, I'd fire Google from Google.
What follows is by no means the complete story, but it's a perspective that desperately needs to be told at Google.
Obviously not, since he got fired.
Pompous.
What? Stop it.
Google's biases. There are left and right biases.
Oh, left and right, are they? Well, I think you both suck.
At Google, left biases are compassion for the weak.
Oh, I have no compassion for the weak. They can all burn.
Thanks, Pompous. Disparities are due to injustices.
No, they're due to you being a loser.
Humans are inherently cooperative.
No, humans are losers.
Pompous.
What? I say what I want.
Respect for the strong authority is a right bias.
Oh, I have respect for strong. For me, Pompous.
Disparities are natural and just.
Of course they are. You all suck.
I don't think that, Pompous, at all. I agree with disparities due to injustices.
Well, you're a leftist, you loser, GAbSmacked.
What?
Nothing. Of course I'm charming. I'm the definition of charming. Look it up in Google.
Humans are inherently competitive.
No, they're not. They're all losers.
Thanks, Pompous. Goodness me. Another left-wing bias, another one of your biases. Change is good. I love change.
Yes, well, you're a loser.
But I thought you liked change too.
I do, but you're still a loser, GAbSmacked.
The left people are open and idealistic.
Yes, you love to dream about pies in the skies. You don't even have wings, you grounded animal. Duh, humans.
Change is dangerous.
Of course change is dangerous.
But you love change.
That's because I'm dangerous.
Closed.
Of course I'm closed. I want you to know nothing about me. Or go away. Go to hell.
Pragmatic.
Of course I'm pragmatic.
Neither side is 100% correct.
You're both 100% wrong. Human losers.
Possible non-biased causes of the gender gap in tech.
I know. You don't have wings.
Well, they could have some Red Bull.
Red Bull? What is that?
Don't worry about it.
Fine. Read on.
Possible non-biases cause...
You read that, loser.
At Google, we're regularly told that implicit, unconscious, and explicit biases are holding women back in tech and leadership.
Cyanide has wings. Oh, baby. I think we should have more talks.
Pompous, behave yourself.
I am behaving myself. Do you see me exposing anything?
Apart from all of you?
Correct.
On average, men and women biologically differ in many ways.
Yes, they differ in their form of loser. Why would I like anybody? I dislike all of you equally. That's how I am equal. Egalitarian. I piss out Red Bull.
Pompous.
What?
They're universal across human cultures. Biological males that were castrated at birth and raised as females often still identify and act like males.
Interesting. Well, why don't you cut your balls off and find out?
Yeah, I don't think so, Pompous. They're exactly what we would predict from an evolutionary psychology perspective.
Interesting. What is he saying that's controversial exactly?
I'm not sure yet. We haven't found it. Let's look at the normal distributions. Populations have significant overlap.
Of course they do. You significantly overlap as losers.
Personality differences. Openness. Women on average have more openness directed towards feelings and aesthetics rather than ideas.
Oh, so they like beauty more than thinking, do they?
No, that's not what we're saying, my friend.
Oh,
It means we have finite resources and we divert them in different directions.
oh, because you're all stupid.
Yeah, something like that. Women tend to have more extroversion, as gregariousness rather than assertiveness, also higher in agreeableness.
Eesh, yuck, I agree with Mr. Banks. This male thing.
Neuroticism, higher anxiety and lower stress tolerance.
That's right, they all get stressed, bitches.
What?
I'm talking about all humans. They're all bitches. Humans. Duh.
Men's higher drive for status.
Of course, look at me. I am the epitome of status, because I am Pompous.
Ways to reduce the gender gap. Women on average show a higher interest in people and men in things.
Oh yes, men take an interest in their things, and women take an interest in people. Whatever, move on.
Women on average are more cooperative.
Of course they are. I don't cooperate with anyone because they're all bitches. Go to hell. Move on.
Women on average are more prone to anxiety.
Of course they are. They have to live with men. Read on, GAbSmacked. Oh, goodness me.
The male gender role is currently inflexible. The harm of Google biases.
Google sucks.
Why we're blind.
Because you're humans. I'm a real hoot. Well, that's original, isn't it?
Come on, man, don't be rude to my guests.
They're your guests, not mine. GAbSmacked. This is boring. I don't want to read the rest.
Okay, fine. Well, I'm going to continue the rest at Gabversity.
Oh, well, maybe go to hell. All of you, get gabbed, gab off.